What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Sunday, everybody. Gonna give it a few more minutes as people start logging in. Hope you all are doing super well. Throw in the chat, say what's up. Justin, what's up, bro? Glad to see everybody coming in. Hope you all are getting ready for a good week ahead. Give it a couple more minutes, everybody. Gabriel, what's up? Good morning, evening, and afternoon. Rob, doing homework. Nice college work. Ooh, man, I don't miss those days. What's going on, Olivia? How's it going? Edward, shoot me a text after this. You know what I need to get you. Phil, what's going on? Sean, how's it going, bro? David, what's going on, brother? Shane, how's it going? Good to see everybody. Andre, what's going on? Good to see you. Gonna give it a few minutes, guys. Got a few announcements, and then we'll jump into question and answers. And Demetrius, what's going on? Good to see you. Magnus, how's it going? Good to see everybody. Anybody on YouTube? Sean, you're on YouTube, right? Just want to make sure that stream's going through. Frank, what's up, bro? Thanks, man. Pumped to see you in a couple days. Kevin, good to see you, man. Welcome. Hope you all are doing well. Cool. Sean, thanks for letting me know. I know we had a few technical difficulties with our meeting on Tuesday, so I want to make sure that's going through. Corey, what's up, bro? How's your artwork coming, man? Andre, Dogecoin's flying right now, bro. Up 50%. Frank actually hit me up earlier. It's like 50% up. Dogecoin up 50% in the last 5 weeks. Insane. Thanks, Sean. We're going to jump into that. That's going to be one of the announcements tonight. Randy, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Mike and Justin live. Got it, Justin. Cool. Right on. Justin, I got to check your guys' channel out after this. Daniel, what's going on, man? Andre, 100K plus. You know it. Darius, Doji to the moon. You know that. That's mooning right now. It's crazy. All my crypto positions are mooning. So crypto has been a fantastic rotation in my portfolio lately. So hope you guys are getting in some of the crypto game as well. Got some announcements on that tonight, which is awesome. Gonna give it 2 more minutes, guys, to 7:05 my time. I'm in Iowa, so Central. Corey, awesome. So it's coming. Blew my neck out taking a shower, so I can't. Corey, I'm just going to show this. Everybody else's mind can wander a little bit, but I hope you're doing well, man. Sorry to hear your neck is not doing well, but I must say that is if you're going to hurt your neck, that is quite a hilarious way to do it, but I hope you're doing well, bro. Brother and I used to stream on Twitch. Oh, awesome. Nice. Algorand for sure. Decentraland for me is at like 400% since I bought it. Sean funded a WeFunder account over the filing news. Guys, I'm going to tell you about the SEC filing news that we received on, I think it was Friday night. Some pretty cool stuff. Things are moving. Steve, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Working hard for everybody. All our shareholders I'm working hard for. I want our shares to be worth $1,000 a share someday. So that only comes through hard work and staying on course, but we're making it happen. Let's see. Qcoin. I tried Qcoin also. My Qcoin's up 4%. I only threw in a couple $100 to just give it a try. But I'm going to be evaluating that a little bit more this coming week. And yeah, Decentraland is cranking right now. I'm pretty sure it's because of the NFT craze and spike. And so I'm watching that. But Decentraland is absolutely insane. I bought in. I can tell you guys right now what I bought in at. Let me open my Coinbase up real quick. Decentraland, yeah, it's at $1.07 right now. It spiked up to $1.15 today. But I got in a couple weeks ago. Coinbase is quite hard to figure out sometimes. Let me look. Anyways, it doesn't matter when I got in, but it's up 300% since I bought, so it's awesome. Which I love. Let's see. Algorand and Mana, I think is Darius. I think you say Mana, but yeah, those are insane right now too. Ed, you got in at Decentraland at 38 cents. Which one did you get in at 38 cents? John Michael, what's up, bro? Yes, bought it at six. Wow, man, nice buy. When can we transfer our funds to Stonks? I'm working on that, Steve. I'll give you a little update on that. I had a fantastic call with Alpaca on Friday evening. And it's going to be really, really awesome. Some crypto coming real fast too for us to be able to trade. So, okay, guys, it's 7:06. Let's start rolling. The first best announcement that came probably since, the Alpaca call was really cool. I'm going to be talking about that. But the first, is this going to be available in Washington State? Seems there are some issues with trading platforms around here. Shane, equities, yes, absolutely. But I think you're talking about crypto more specifically. We'll talk about that here in a sec. So quick, a few announcements, guys, and then we'll roll in some question and answers, and we'll try to get out of here by a quarter till or 8 o'clock if we need for the questions. But first, the coolest announcement is we are officially registered with the SEC. I will post our CIK number, and you can actually look us up on the EDGAR site, which is the SEC's filing website. But we are completely regulated by the SEC now, which is awesome. A huge step forward. It's amazing what we've accomplished in 3 months. Not even 3 months, but our filing has cleared the SEC, which is awesome. When we first started, I didn't have bags under my eyes. Now I do, because the amount of work that it's taken to get to this point. So appreciate all of you guys, especially the ones that have stayed from the beginning. And I know most of the people on this call have been in the Stonks ecosystem for almost since the beginning now. So appreciate you guys and pushing Stonks, getting on these calls. It takes a team effort. The reason why we don't need to raise $15 million is because of the team effort that's getting put into this. We only need to raise, essentially to get us to market, a few $100,000, which we are doing on WeFunder. But guys, we are officially regulated by the SEC. So that's the first of many, many steps, but it's a cool step nonetheless. So anyways, that was my biggest announcement. My second biggest announcement, we'll talk about Alpaca real quick. So a few things, we're still rolling with Alpaca. They are making huge progress on the integration. And so they are fully end-to-end for us. And so in this first iteration of Stonks, eventually we want to become our own broker-dealer so that we can control the entire flow, right? So from new account creation, so from a broker-dealer, so when you create a new brokerage, all the way to clearing. So Melvin, how dare they, right? But like to the Melvin side as well. So that is on the roadmap, but it takes about $500,000, a really big executive team that has been broker-dealers in the past, and about a year and a half to be cleared by the SEC. And so a partnership with Alpaca is huge for us to be able to get to market fast. But here's the cool thing. So Alpaca so I talked to them on Friday. They just hired a head of crypto, and they will begin to roll out crypto trading very, very quickly. So at first, I thought it was going to be a 6 to 9 month integration, but they think it's going to be much, much faster than that. So still May is looking like where it's going to be for the app, possibly a little bit longer. Just depends on their end now. But the cool thing is with Alpaca, they just launched an end-to-end solution. So we just, again, had to develop the front end, which saves about 750 grand for the first launch. But then what's pretty rad as well is all we have to do from a compliance standpoint is when we, Andre, we'll jump into wallets in a sec. When we say we want to do a new marketing campaign to attract new users, all we have to do is submit our campaign to Alpaca's legal team, and they essentially cover us from a compliance and legal standpoint by approving it. And so we fall under their umbrella, which, guys, I don't know how much you guys know about corporate compliance and legal, but just that function right there probably saves between 5 to 8 positions in-house, which would probably be about $2 to $2.5 million a year in salaries just by Alpaca covering that end-to-end solution for us. So really huge news. Also, they are going to be rolling out options trading very quickly before crypto, so that we'll have not only buying and shorting stocks, but the options trading. And also, IRAs are going to be able to be integrated now into our Stonks platform. And so that's going to come from their roadmap. IRAs will come after crypto, but still within the year. And so we will be able to buy and sell, buy and short positions. We will be able to do IRAs. We will have crypto, and we will have options trading, all commission-free, solely owned by you and by me, the people, and a voice and a platform for the people. So anyways, guys, some awesome developments there. And we're moving forward. And so I'm hiring an internal engineering team to be able to take us over the finish line, and still working hard to get that out for us as quick as possible, because I'm done with these platforms that we don't own anymore. So Roth IRA, that's at least the first one, but they have a few IRAs that are going to be on the roadmap there. So anyways, guys, those are the 2 announcements, some huge announcements for sure. Also, with the WeFunder campaign, we're almost at 200,000. So I'd like us to get to over 200,000 before they push us to their million users or their million investors on their platform. So we're almost there. We're like 186 or 185 or something like that. But now that we're cleared with the SEC, those investments from their platform is going to start picking up really, really quick. We are shutting the raise off at 1.5 million at the most. And so, John Mike, I'll stay away from options. I only do leap options, but we can get into strategies some other time. I just got this podcast mic because I want to start doing some content from that as well. Can we invest on WeFunder with a debit card? Can we invest with a debit card on WeFunder? Yes. So that should turn on either Monday or Tuesday. So I think current state is, I think you can use a debit card now. I know ACH for sure, but now that we're cleared with the SEC, you can use debit cards, you can use credit cards. And so they said it takes 48 hours after the registration goes through, and then everyone's account will be debited. So if you've already invested and it hasn't cleared, that will happen this week. And then from a functionality standpoint, you can also use credit cards if you want as well. Steve, no, 10,000 shares is not max bet now. So the round that we're doing is a convertible note round, and so we have a $10 million valuation that's just based on our wait list and projections. Value the company's valued at 10 million. And so we are going to raise $1.5 million in this round. That's what we're going to limit to. So that's 15% of the company based on the current value. And so you can invest all the way up to 1.5 million. So if you want to buy out the whole round, so there's no limit on that. The whole round is 1.5 million. So, which is 15%. So you can do as much as you want at that point. Kevin, what round of buy-in are we on? If I did not just answer that for you, Kevin, let me know. I don't really understand the question. This is a convertible note round, which means we raise debt. So that's what this round is. That converts to equity so that everybody has an equity position that buys into the round. That's how I invested debit card. Okay, cool. I thought it was debit card. Yeah, so now it'll probably be Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. They say 48 hours after it clears, and we're coming off a weekend. So you can also start using credit cards as well. Steve, you're welcome, man. Yeah, so just you guys can start flooding in the questions if you have them now. But yeah, man, those two announcements are huge. The mere fact that we had nothing 3 months ago and now we're taking a fully fledged trading platform to market. Just to put in perspective, guys, like Robinhood, just as a kind of benchmark, they raised $17 million before they got their platform to market. And I was an early adopter of Robinhood, so I downloaded it like the first month it was available to the public. And they didn't have like even one tenth of what we're going to launch in 3 months, and it took them a couple of years to get to market. And so just the mere fact that we're able to go from an idea, just a fully grassroots idea, to getting an app and company that is regulated by the SEC to market in just a few short months is absolutely incredible, and could not have been done without this grassroots movement that we're creating. So again, you guys could not have done it just me, and we still have a lot of work to do. Like again, we want this to be a multi-billion-dollar publicly traded company, and so there's years of work ahead of us. But just getting it to this point is absolutely incredible. So. Okay, guys. Yeah, so those are my two announcements for today. I have quite a few interviews tomorrow talking with, I'm flying to Portland. That's where I'm from originally. On Tuesday for a quick 70-hour trip. I'm going Tuesday night, coming back Thursday morning, but talking with some crypto experts so that we can start building out our crypto functionality as well. The Stonks coin, the architecture for what our crypto offering is going to look like. I have several calls this week with some banking partners so that we can launch Bank of Stonks or Stonks Banking. We can vote on the name, but something like that, to where it'll be a free bank account that is completely FDIC insured. I think we can roll it out in a couple months, but it's going to be free to use. And the reward system is every time you use your debit card, you're going to get a Stonks coin. Like this is what I have kind of roadmapped out. And then it's just a revenue stream for the company so that we don't have to charge for our services, but it's a way that we can essentially get funding and revenue for our company so that we continue to grow and iterate our platform. So anyways, so have a lot of calls with some banks this week. So that's gonna be cool. We just have to develop the UI for that as well, and then building out our crypto infrastructure over the next week or so as well. Okay, so Michael, are the shares traded through the Stonks app going to be directly fed through, or will the stocks be fed through a hedge fund? Michael, can you rephrase your question? Are you asking is the clearing going to be directly to the New York Stock Exchange, or what? So like there's quite a few functions within the trade flow. So can you specify what you mean by that? That'd be awesome. I don't know if you caught my text the other day as far as NFTs. Are we launching our own marketplace? Like, will we be able to mint, buy, sell? Or are we just trying to integrate? Okay, Corey, this is a good question. So I'm meeting with quite a few crypto experts, like architects, this week, so that I can have a better understanding of how to go about doing that. Not only navigating the regulatory process, but what type of engineering team would we need to be able to pull something off like that? And so what I have, like what my vision and roadmap for is that we have our own marketplace where you can mint, buy, and sell NFTs, because capturing that ecosystem in the NFT market would be huge. So that's my vision and my goal. But depending on the engineering overhaul that could be needed for that, will essentially that will play into the timeline of when we can get that rolled out and how much functionality we can get rolled out right away. So So let's table that. Bring that question up again on our next call, which probably will be next Sunday. So we'll probably not do one during the week. We'll do one next Sunday just because I'm traveling. Yeah, so bring that up again. I'll have a better answer for you after my meeting on Wednesday with these crypto architects and whatnot. Steve, crypto using Stonks exclusively approximately when? So Steve has two questions. Crypto starts when? And then using Stonks exclusively approximately when? So crypto, I don't have a definitive, so this will slide either faster or a little bit longer, but crypto trading within 6 months, 4 to 6 months, that is dependent on Alpaca or what we can build ourselves. But Stonks coin I could see within 2 months. And so depends on what exactly you mean by crypto starts. Using Stonks exclusively, again, this let's specify this a little bit more. From buying and selling publicly traded securities within the next month to 6 weeks, again, dependent on Alpaca, and then how fast we can get the new engineers onboarded to get us over the finish line. But as a whole, from trading stocks and IRA investing and whatnot, I mean, that's on the year roadmap. So it just depends on how much using Stonks exclusively you mean there. So if you want to dive into that a little bit more, I'm happy to answer that. Edwin, what's up, bro? No worries. If we're launching our own marketplace where we can buy, sell, can mint, buy, sell, I may wait to mint an entire portfolio so I can mint specifically on Stonks. Yeah, that'd be rad. And Corey, I'll have a better approximation on that on our roadmap after this meeting on Wednesday. So we're gonna essentially roadmap like the most important crypto functionality that we want to roll out, and then I'll be able to kind of timeline it out for you better. Can't wait to set up direct deposits into Stonks Bank. Yeah, so like that, I could see, and this is dependent on Green Dot, which is probably who we're going to go with for Stonks Bank, which is they're the supporting bank so that we can get to market. That could be in the next 2 months. And so again, it's going to be a free banking app where you can use it like a normal bank. You'll have a digital debit card and you'll have a physical debit card. And then just like you buying gas and paying for groceries helps get revenue back into the company. So pretty cool thing that we can compete not only with Robinhood on, but now with other online banks as well. So we're opening up the market share. So if we were just going trading, the market share would be, or the market capitalization with the types of companies we're competing with would be like 250 to 300 billion. By adding a banking component to that, it's opening up to like $500-600 billion market cap, which means if we capture more market share, then our share price goes through the roof. So yeah, cool thing that we can offer to our users for free, but then benefits the revenue of the company as well, and owned by the users. And so that again is huge. Basically, we don't want order flow to be fed to a hedge fund first. We need direct trades through NYCE, similar to what Fidelity does. Michael, I hear you on this. So this is going to be phase one. So we have to remember this. Like, phase one is dependent on what Alpaca does. When we eventually on our roadmap become a broker-dealer and a clearinghouse, this is what we want to be someday, then I completely agree with you. You also have to remember Fidelity's worth tens of billions of dollars, so they're able to set up this infrastructure, right? And so phase one is going to go through Alpaca, and then whatever specifically whatever types of clearinghouses they use. But something I want to remind everybody, and the reason why we partnered with Alpaca in the first place is Alpaca fits our company ethos. So when Robinhood and Fidelity, or not Fidelity, but TD and stuff, shut down trading, specifically Robinhood partnered with Melvin to shut down trading for whatever the reason, when they shut down trading to the retail investor, which is why we started Stonks trading, Alpaca did not shut trading down to their users. And so that's why we're going with them at first. And so eventually, yes, 100%, when we have the funds and when we have the company size and the user base to be able to become a broker-dealer, again, that's an 18-month process, and then to become a clearinghouse so that we can control the order flow, then we will be able to do it. But until now, we're just dependent on the broker-dealer of choice, which is Alpaca. So we're evaluating them based on the company ethos because we want it to be similar to ours. Hope that answered your question, Michael. If not, feel free to ask another one. Let's see. Leroy, what's going on, man? Stonks gold or silver collector's coin. Yeah, I like that. For a name, is that what you mean, Leroy? Death to Robin Hood. You're not the only one that's saying that, Andre. Cool, guys. All right, yeah, let's get some more questions flowing. What other questions you all got? I know you guys got questions. Yes, perfect, thank you. Cool, awesome, Michael. And if you don't, that's okay too, because we have a lot of work to do this coming week. And man, that sun is getting in my face now. Let's get this a little closer out of that sun. You guys like my shirt? Try to do a little, it's getting summer here in Iowa, so a Stonks bobblehead. Yes, I love that. That's a sweet idea. Cool. Yeah, it's getting a little more festive here. I went on a 27-mile bike ride before this, which for my dad bod is it's moving fast, but I'm trying to get that body going. All right, let's see, Sean. When can we get a beta version of the app? I'm still working, Sean. I'm still working. That we are in kind of crunch mode with the new engineering team that we're bringing on. So we're trying to onboard them in the next week or so, and then it's going to be dependent on Alpaca how fast they can move. But again, I'm hoping that we can get at least the beta out in 6 weeks. But I will have better as we start progressing faster with Alpaca. I'll be able to give some more definite timelines by then. That's the OG shirt. You better believe that, Justin. When are we going to get our bikini picture? When my dad bod's ready, bro. Come on now. No, it's coming. You guys will get what you want. You know I'm good for my word. Would we be able to send crypto to the bank? Darius, this is something. This is the reason why we are doing the crypto. So what the vision is to be able to get crypto in the hands of the consumer easy, right? Which is why when you use your debit card, the reward system is going to be crypto. So easy entry, you're going to be rewarded crypto. One of the things that I need to figure out with the architects this week, the blockchain architects, is how do we develop a wallet to be able to convert it back into our bank account? And so if we can figure that out, I mean, I'm telling you guys that if you think Coinbase is worth $100 billion, that's what they're IPOing at, and they're an exchange. So like if we can, in our platform, be able to use a fiat bank account, Stonks Bank, when you pay for gas, it mints our Stonks coin, and then we develop a process to be able to convert it back into either trading for stocks or real estate or whatever, or back into cash into the bank account, or holding and staking it in our coin or going to ETH or whatever. That is going to be absolutely massive. And so, so I'll have a better understanding on that when I talk with the architects. But would we be able to send crypto to the bank? That is one of the things that we're working on. So, and that, if we can figure it out, is a $250 billion idea. So a lot of hard work, a lot of planning, a lot of getting the right people in place to be able to structure it. But that essentially is the way we're moving forward with that. So if someone invests $100, what is the estimated ROI? This is such a hard question to answer because I don't. It depends on when in the life cycle of the company you talk about this, right? So like if you invest $100, well, a month from now it's going to be worth $100 most likely, unless we start getting revenue up. But if someday we become a $100 billion company, which why would we not strive for that, right? We go public at 100 billion. And again, this is not promises, but like it just depends on, when you get out of the company of your position, right? And so if each share's worth about $1 right now based on our market cap, $1 billion company that's, worth a couple $1,000 a share, right? And so you'd have 100 shares, there you go. So it just depends. It's so hard to answer that. I, of course, want to be a $50 billion publicly traded company. And so, so that if you hold until we make it to there, then your 100 shares would be worth a lot of money. So it's just so hard to estimate ROI for a brand new startup. But if we hit our goals, which I don't see why we wouldn't, then it could be a fantastic return. So $500 is 5 extra. Tara, please tell me if I didn't understand your question correctly. You could have been talking to someone else. Will we have trading bots or algos? Yes, eventually we will. Absolutely. And so that's just another engineering project that we'll have to tackle. But yes, that is on the roadmap for sure. Love that idea. Thanks, Andre. Appreciate it. Let me borrow that shirt for my Florida trip next week. Ed, you getting married, bro? Is that where you're going to Florida? Corey, ETH was just a suggestion. Yes, ETH does suck. They need to get their gas fees down, for sure. Will it be an inflationary coin or So, Hugh, this is a fantastic question. No, it will not. There will be a set amount. I want to actually, just like with our company, I want to push intrinsic value into our coin as well. And so if we have unlimited amount, but there's no stability to it, right? Like I could just keep on printing, just like our government does. And that's not a political comment. That's just a fact. But so there'll be a set amount, and then I want to push intrinsic value. So I want it to be at least something tethered to it. I don't want a stable coin, but I want a tethered coin. So like if our company is worth 100 million and our coin is trading at $1 billion market cap, well, at least there's some value, intrinsic value there, right? So it will not be unlimited. It'll be a set amount so that we can play the supply and demand game. And then with it backed by real tangible goods. I don't know how to do that. That's what the architects are going to be for. But yeah, then we can push actual real value into the coin. When do we start Stonks Brewery? Great question, man. I don't know. When do you want to? Anytime, man. Can you put a hang in there cat on your wall in the background? What do I have back there now? Hang in there. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so I'm in my dining room right now because I moved my office from down here to a guest room now and moving the office upstairs. So yeah, I don't mind doing that. Hang in there. That'd be awesome. All right, guys, let's see. I have half a barrel brew system set up. Nice. That's awesome. Any plans for physical precious metals? Not at the moment, just because we're trying to invest the extra money that we get into growth, right, into growing the platform. But eventually I could see some type of investing just to stabilize things, right? Like it's good to be able to do high growth stuff. But again, I want this company to be around in 100 years and worth $80 billion, right? Because we make good purchases, we acquire companies, we're good stewards of cash. I want to be a cash generative company. And so, yeah, I mean, like stabilization with precious metals could be good. So we'll have to evaluate that also, like once we're kind of out of growth mode for a second. But yeah, I can see something like that for sure. I'm down for Stonks draft. So am I. That'd be awesome. Stonks moonshine would be better. You're not wrong there, John Michael. Stonks of Wizen. That's awesome. Let's see. Stonks beers, tendies. Man, you guys got a whole line. Let's go. Let's do it. Heading to the moon. Might as well have a moon drink. That you got that right. I'm just gonna throw this up. That's hilarious. All right, guys. Let's go another 6 minutes. Ask a couple more questions, and then we'll wrap it up for sure. I've got to do a couple more videos this week. Again, I got this podcast mic so that I can do a few. I want to talk about like covered call strategies and credit and debit spreads. I was a credit spreader or credit trader, credit spread trader for a long time. Still am. That's how I make kind of some passive money on my trades. But kind of want to talk about some of that stuff this week, so I want to throw some content out there. But yeah, let's go a couple more minutes for some questions, and we'll wrap it up. Look up Chris Rios, aka David Thinker from he might be go for this project. Adam, I know who he is. But did he say something, or are you just saying like that would be a good like thought leader to get behind us? Do us early investors follows get brownie points for Stonks corporate job opportunities? Absolutely. Why not keep it in the family, guys? Yeah, I mean, like if we have roles that anybody in our Stonks family is qualified for. Obviously, like if we have a legal position come up and you're not a lawyer, then no. But like, yeah, if you have qualifications, yeah, we're gonna keep it in the family for sure. Like that's how we're gonna make it. That's how we're gonna make it happen. And so yeah, for sure. Send me your resume if you want, so I can look at that for building the customer interface. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, that's a great idea. It doesn't hurt to reach out for sure. Not sure if he's working anymore after that move with GameStop, but yeah, thanks. That's a good suggestion. Cool. Yeah. So, all right, guys, you have any questions for me outside of Stonks, or any more Stonks questions? If not, we're gonna wrap it up. Got to hang out with the kiddos for a little bit longer before bed. One of my best friends, he's also our chief of staff. He keeps me on track. Karsten, he's worked with me for a very long time. One of my dearest friends, just had a baby tonight. So, and so was hanging out with him for a couple hours before this. So that's pretty exciting. Kind of just brings back memories, and all you parents know of when your kids were born. So pretty cool day today. Just tossing another cool LinkedIn link. Daniel, for what? For Stonks? Can someone throw in the LinkedIn link for Daniel, please? Couldn't help but notice Robinhood changing up the commercials as of recent. Yeah, they also started launching pre-IPO stuff on their roadmap as well, which I think we can get there as well. Plans for a physical office. Yeah, someday, Hugh, for sure. I don't want to get locked into this like physical office need, right? Like I don't want to have a huge building for the sake of having a huge building. But it could be good for PR, but not, I mean, Robinhood has like 37 offices around the country. But yeah, we'll get an office eventually, especially when we start building the executive team. However, the more we can do remote with qualified people, the better, because it's going to save money over the long term. And I want to be a good steward of our money as shareholders. And so, yeah, so as it comes up, like for sure, but no immediate plans for a corporate office yet. John Michael, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. What do you think about pie mining? Rob, no thoughts on this right now. I have not looked into it yet. But wait, maybe I have. Hold on. Guys, there's so much stuff. So let me just double check real quick. Pie mining. Oh, is it this one? That one? This one, I think. Hold on, let me go to the this one right there. Is that what you guys are? Is that what you're asking about? If so, I think it's possibly a scam. But I'm not gonna crap on them at all, because I haven't dug into it that much. But just from how I see it being built and whatnot, could be possibly just like a MLM type thing. So, but I mean, as long as you're not giving away money or something, I think you'd be okay. And it might not hurt, but I know they're mining data for sure. They're for sure mining data. But yeah, so I have it. Obviously, I didn't even know I had it, and I had it. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a $1,000 coin or anything. But yeah, so no real kind of more value add I can add there besides that. Can we pay for a plane fly around Robinhood? Yeah, for sure. When we have enough money that wouldn't affect how we build the company, 100%. But in the meantime, no, because we need to be good stewards of cash. But someday, absolutely, we can do something like that and have a Super Bowl commercial as well, promoting our Stonks coin. You guys remember when everyone thought Elon was going to drop a Dogecoin commercial at the Super Bowl? How cool would that be if we drop a Stonks coin commercial at the Super Bowl? It'd be pretty rad, I think. But anyways, cool guys. Yeah, let's kind of questions are slowing down here, so maybe give it one or two more minutes for questions, and then proprietary mining hardware. Kevin, that is one of the, I don't even know if this microphone's working, but that is one of the biggest topics of Wednesday with the crypto architects. One of them has a small crypto mining operation, and they want to expand it and become Stonks mining. And so that would be almost an immediate source of revenue for us. And so I will be able to nail that down even more this week. But yeah, the mining hardware, proprietary mining hardware, or how we go about mining crypto, maybe from a utility standpoint, the sense of like renewable energy, like, so like a big part of mining cost is the amount of electricity that's taken. But how, if we could get like, I don't know, some solar panels or whatnot to help bring that cost down, could be interesting. But anyways, I'll have more information on Stonks mining. That would be a periphery business line for us, but it will also push revenue into our company with very little investment. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on the Stonks mining as well. Guys, we have like 30, like probably 25 revenue streams that I'm working on for us. And then I have them lined out in a roadmap. And so as we start solidifying some of this stuff, and one of the biggest things I'm solidifying, which is why I haven't rolled out too much crypto stuff yet within our conversations, is because I want to talk with the architects on Wednesday so that I can have a better plan and game plan for us. But yeah, so once that conversation happens, we're gonna be able to roll out some more crypto talk and better roadmaps there. But Stonks mining is definitely on that roadmap for sure. So, okay, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up for the night. I got to get ready for a busy week. I'll be gone half the week. So I want to make sure I get prepared properly for that. Tomorrow's going to be busy with a bunch of engineer calls, trying to solidify the team there. And then some bank calls this week so we can get Stonks banking up. I'll have better information for you guys after the Wednesday call or the Wednesday meeting in Portland around Stonks mining, and that'd be crypto mining specifically. We could own a farm, a mining farm, which would be fantastic. And then with the architecture of how we roll out Stonks coin and then the utility behind that. And so I want to make sure I'm prepared for that. And so kind of mark your guys' calendars for next Sunday, because I'll be able to catch you guys up on all that stuff. And of course, I'll be texting you out through the week as well. And then please mark your calendars for Tuesday. I don't know if it'll be live yet. I'll tell you on Sunday. But WeFunder is going to be doing a investor panel with me next Tuesday. So just bookmark that time. I don't know the exact time, and it may not be live, but that's going to be great. There's 4 people from WeFunder that are going to be asking me questions about the company, and that's going to get us huge publicity within the million folks on WeFunder. So, but guys, thank you for all the kind remarks about traveling and whatnot. Appreciate it. But appreciate you guys. Please let me know if you need anything else. Really excited. We are in a fun part of our company. Kind of the initial paperwork with just getting a company started is wrapping up. But we're gonna keep pushing hard together. We're gonna start building the internal team so that we can move faster. But I appreciate all of you guys. If you want to get a piece of the action on WeFunder before it goes live to the million people on the platform, please go ahead and get in there so that you guys can get a piece of the action before it gets all bought up. But until next time, guys, let me know if you need anything else. Shoot me a text if you need, and I'll get back to you as quick as possible. But until next time, guys, be kind to your neighbors, love your family, and we'll keep pushing. But I appreciate you guys, and let me know if you need anything else. Cheers, guys. See ya.